The big things that I see are, first of all, they not only have to have a plan, they have to test it. We see a lot of people that will create a plan, and it's great to have a plan, but if it gets stuck on the shelf, when it comes time to actually execute that incident response plan during a live breach incident, it's no good that you pull it off the shelves and the names aren't current, the telephone numbers aren't right, or the plan is out of date because the regulatory environment has changed. Only 60% of the people in the industry measured by Ponemon say they have an incident response plan, but I expect in 2013 that that's going to improve dramatically.
The best thing you can do, first of all, is prepare for a data breach. So rather than coming into it blind, if you prep for a data breach, then you're well rehearsed, you know what's going on, and you prepared for it and can move forward from there.
Companies understand that they need to focus their response in a way that is tailored to the type of vulnerabilities and the risk that those vulnerabilities present to the company. Ultimately, that means having a very efficient and effective response plan. Ultimately, what we see is the starting point being a very comprehensive plan that takes into consideration this sort of third-party relationships so that the response is both appropriate and deliberate to identify where the vulnerabilities exist and immediately address that risk.
I think it's key that you get partners involved, so if you're prepared, you know who the forensics firm's going to be, you know who the PR firm's going to be, what kind of message you're going to communicate out to the marketplace.
They want to see a proactive response program for the type of risks that the data subjects may face relative to the breach response. So a post-breach response program that allows the companies to be proactive in addressing those vulnerabilities and taking appropriate measures to prevent them from happening again, for us is one of the critical components in overall data breach response.
Once a company has been affected by a breach, obviously their brand has been tarnished. Their current and potentially future clients are going to think differently about the firm, about how they conduct their business, how good they'll be at protecting sensitive information.